And top secret is the highest one that anybody in the federal government can have. But above top secret, there is 5 levels of access. But different people, because of the background investigations that were done on them, had a top secret access level 1 or 2. I had a 3. Most of the people in the Pentagon have a 3 or a 4. And of course, the president and everybody around him has a 5. We all read the message, and it pretty much gave longitude and latitude of where this Alaskan Black Pyramid was. Did hear about men and material being sent there. They were shipping in truckloads of generators and lights, et cetera, to be able to get into it to see it from the inside out. I can only speculate that the Black Pyramid was put there by the same people or aliens that built the ones in Giza. The aliens were here way before us, and they may have had a civilization on this planet that died off, and they left behind pyramids for whatever reason. Why am I sharing? I think that the Black Pyramid is going to surprise us all once we get into it. I honestly, in my own beliefs, think that it has so much to offer us. It's just a matter of getting there, getting in. I truly believe that it's going to have technology that is going to surpass anything that we can think of now. And in as much as the federal government is trying to cover it up, I believe that it will come out, hopefully in my lifetime, that we've got a buried pyramid in the state of Alaska.
Black Pyramid of Alaska. This is a fairly new conspiracy or government cover-up in my own decades-long research into ancient history, hidden archaeology, the supernatural, ancient technology, and government cover-ups of ancient civilizations, and possibly old stories of ETs visiting Earth thousands of years ago. Because we are in the age of disclosure, more of this information will be open to the public if you're looking for it. But Alaska is a strange place. I've never been there before, but info is coming out about the eerie experiences people have been witnessing there. There have been recently more books, documentaries, eyewitnesses openly explaining their bizarre experiences while living in Alaska. Alaska has the highest missing person rate in the U.S., with a rate of about 5 out of every 1,000 people. Now that's easy to believe, due to the fact that Alaska has the highest concentration of wildlife, unlivable and harsh living conditions, due to permafrost, extreme climate, and limited infrastructure. But it's also known that Alaska has a high number of UFO sightings and paranormal activities. People witnessing cryptid creatures, various monsters, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, to just straight flat out alien abductions. People have witnessed UFO sightings and UFO aliens abducting. Just wild stuff, okay? And this only is reinforced to the fact that Alaska has the highest rate of missing people than any other state in the U.S. But this pyramid in Alaska is supposed to be the largest in the world, much larger than the ones in Egypt. And it was built inside of a mountain, if that's even possible. But according to CIA remote viewer Sebastian Martin, he explains this pyramid in Alaska was built by ETs, or some ancient aliens, thousands of years ago. Let's listen to what he has to say about this real quick.
So what is this Alaskan dark pyramid?
Well, I really was involved in remote viewing for a long time, and I was introduced to this Iraqi Stargate that was made out of this core Earth material, and therefore I was also asked to remote view a structure in Alaska, which basically was comprised of the same material. And I did see it with my own eyes, obviously using remote viewing. One of the SSP officer who went to Alaska to see the Dark Pyramid talked about it to the people I'm in touch with. And that man is called James. We call him James. but he basically had very interesting information to talk about it, saying that the pyramid was created out of that same earth material that got extracted from the inner earth and built on site in that cave or structure, I guess, that was dug or created. It was not originally hollow.
Okay.
It was created to place that structure there. And so, I did ask, so when did that happen? I said 275,000 years ago.
Wow.
So the Anunnaki were the ones who did all this work. The same people that were involved with the Stargate in Iraq had this structure built for their own purpose. And so...
And the same material as the
yes.
Stargate,
yes,
right?
Exactly the same material.
And how large is this pyramid, and where in Alaska is it?
It's huge. It's bigger than the Giza pyramids.
Oh, wow.
It's massive. And it's a massive conductor. And I was wondering, what's the main purpose of this structure? And you probably have seen footage of UFOs, coming out of erupting volcanoes or these sort of things, right? Yes. Around the world, like Japan and so on. And to some extent, that still occurs. They are still using the plasma energy from those volcanoes to regenerate their crafts, and they store them down there. Same thing happens with the pyramid, but for larger motherships that don't fit within those craters.
Is this an active, working pyramid for current motherships?
Yes, and the function of those pyramids is very different than the craters from volcanoes. Is that they can send out a beam of energy into space, not on Earth, into space, that can be refueling those crafts that won't even be seen by our current satellites, completely sheltered and protected from any kind of visions from Earth. And so they regenerate their crafts from those energy beams on Earth. And I don't really know many other sources like the Dark Pyramid in Alaska.
And where's the pyramid?
The pyramid is close to Mount Denali.
Okay.
So deep underground.
Oh, it's underground?
Oh, yes.
Is it completely buried, or is there a space around it?
Yes, it's buried. It can only be accessed through different shafts or tunnels.
You physically can get to it?
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Army personnel use the space on a regular basis. So to what extent is it to help the SSP? Those people have access from different US bases in Alaska. I know of a few locations or few shafts where you can enter in. You go really deep underground. I don't know, it's probably like 25 stories deep. And the pyramid being so huge and having different access doors, you even have various accesses to get to the pyramid. It's not like you just go down the shaft and go straight into the pyramid. No.
So CIA remote viewer Sebastian Martin is explaining that the pyramid in Alaska appears to have been built by an ancient alien race known as the Anunnaki. According to his remote viewing, he says these are the same ETs that he remote viewed that built the ancient Stargate in Babylon, discovered by Saddam Hussein. Apparently, to Sebastian Martin, these ETs built this pyramid in Alaska hundreds of thousands of years ago to power their spacecraft that travel through space and time, possibly to and from their planet to ours. Now, these pyramids give off an energy or some sort of technology that powers UFO craft, like pumping gas for your car. Now, Sebastian, he's not the only one saying this. Longtime journalist and investigator Linda Moulton Howe has been saying this for decades. This pyramid in Alaska, also the pyramids in Egypt, and many pyramids all over the world, have been used as an energy source to power UFO crafts all over the world. So when we see UFOs coming to and from Earth, those who have been eyewitnesses or who have been looking this stuff up, a lot of times they're powering up the craft before they take off when we see them in space or see them out in our purview. But it's not just pyramids. According to Linda Moulton Howe, these UFOs can use mountains, pretty much natural Earth energies. I've heard water. I've heard many different parts and places on Earth, the different types of mountains. I've heard volcanoes can also be used to power up these UFO craft. Now, Linda Moulton Howe also believes and says that these pyramids can be used to give the entire world free energy. This is what they have been recently discovering, what exactly is under the pyramids in Egypt. Some say it is a free energy technology these ancient earth builders created. Let's listen real quick to what she has to say.
What that pilot said is true, that our government knows that they can give off enough energy to power Canada. What in the world must this planet have looked like, whether it was 12,000, 20,000, 50,000 years ago? We're talking about something that might have been a Nikola Tesla dream. Pyramids around this whole 25,000 mile circumference planet that would have provided wireless, free energy. There was a deep ground penetrating radar study of Cairo. And they have found as many, I believe it's 19 buried pyramids that no one knew about. It's like Göbekli.
Right.
Some of us got into discussions, and I wrote about this in my fourth book, Mysterious Lights and Crop Circles. The possibility that rings and circles of stone, ziggurats, pyramids, all played as some sort of a technology by advanced intelligences that were not Cro-Magnon, Homo sapiens sapiens.